Oh, that heckin' ends abruptly. I should have checked that ahead of time. All right, hi everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing swell. I am Weapon, and I am all about having fun, entertaining, and all that fun stuff. Welcome to Doot-tober. For those who are unfamiliar with the coinage, which I just came up with not too terribly long ago. Obviously, it is now the month of October, and in the month of October, we do enjoy ourselves some more dark and or spoopy games, as the phrase goes. Whether it goes that way or not, fine. It's entirely okay. So I want to do fix that thing right quick. There we go. I got the thing fixed. Should be right center. It looks kind of center. Works. All right, so hope y'all doing well. Like I said, my name is Weapon, and I had been streaming on Twitch for over 12 years, on and off over the course of 12 years. And in that time, I have watched a lot of different people playing video games on Twitch. I've done a lot of playing of video games myself, as it turns out. And I always like trying or experiencing little things that people have when they come up with ideas, have these fun little events that they do different months or weeks just to kind of celebrate something. And obviously October is an easy one to pick out because there are a ton of games that somebody could pick that are dark themed or horror themed or spoopy themed or Halloween themed specifically. I'll let you know that I have a very long list of games that I came up with, as well as a few additional ones that I thought about after the fact. And then you thought I had enough there. No. As another half page, and then an entire handwritten section of page that my friend and I came up with. However, I think I decided after about at least 200 games between those two sheets, most of which I have, sadly, thank you, Humble Bundle, I've decided to boil it down to a fewer games than that, obviously, for the month of October. Now, I will say, Doot-tober, what is Doot-tober? Doot-tober is, of course, October Spook Month. Everybody calls it what they want, the Halloween Marathon, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. My goal, of course, is to stream as often as possible in the evenings, usually during the week, and weekends as I'm able to, and play a dark-themed game. But for Doot-tober, I want to do specifically, in as much as possible, puzzle-based ones. So kind of a lineup the first week, and or extra, depending on how long it takes me to get through them. I'm going to start with the room games. Now, the room games are a dark puzzle story, and actually, I posted in my Discord, !Discord, which if you want to pop in and track along with me when I go live, and or otherwise, hopefully that link there still works. So we'll just do Discord there like that. That link doesn't work, I'll get on fixing it at another point. But The Room is a story, a point-and-click adventure, a mystery, atmospheric, kind of dark story about a mysterious invention that leads to the attic of an abandoned house. The room is a cast iron safe laced with strange carvings, and on top, a note from your distant companion. It promises something ancient and astonishing concealed in this iron chamber. You need only to find a way in. And that's how the story begins of the Room series, is this iron case, this chest of puzzles. So sit back, relax, enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and get the game launching in the background here. I did a little bit of different layout. Took me a little bit to get the layout stuff set up because I thought it was kind of interesting. And I figured I'd have something a little bit more special and unique, make it a little bit extra for, streaming for 12 years. Sooner or later, effort should be made, I guess. I guess. So I did just that. So for the month of October, like I said, or Doot-tober, we're going to be playing through puzzle-style games. Now, it may eventually devolve into stuff like Doom, which is very likely going to happen. But the initial target here for the month of October is mostly going to be puzzle games. Example being, of course, the Room series. Seventh Guest will make an appearance. Mist and Riven. and additionally Resident Evil 1, although that is much more of an more actiony, not super actiony, but a little bit more actiony. I had been trying for many years to try to play through the first Resident Evil. I've not gotten around to it, so hopefully this year I get to do that by forcing myself a little bit by doing what I'm doing here today. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the room. So let's do on this screen for a little bit. Transitions. We got a chat window up there, so if you chit chat, it should pop up in that box up there. Of course, if you're interested in following or donos or subs, that information will pop up there. I do have a little tip thing. If you would like to do that, !dono. I appreciate you guys just being here for anybody who's here. So anything additional is extremely appreciated, but not required. So I put that there in the case that anybody chooses to do so. So all that being said, we're going to go ahead and start this game. I do have two ways of displaying the game. I might switch between them on occasion. I think I'll start with this guy for now, while I'm doing more of a focus on you guys talking. So this is room 1. There are a total of 5 of these games. I've played through 3 of them. One of those being the VR ones, but the other 2 I have not. So I'm looking forward to getting through the rest of the series. At this point, I don't believe there's any more room games. Room VR was kind of the last one. The room game series, there were 5. The room VR was released in 2020. The game series is by a group called Fireproof Studios. And do they have another one on the way? Out of curiosity. The page on their website does not appear to suggest that they're going to have another one. If they do have another one, fan-freaking-tastic. I will absolutely jump on. You can buy this game on Steam. You can buy it from them directly, whichever. I'm just gonna hit start. So this is the box, and this is the box that we're going to start working on to try to figure things out. So tutorial, click to begin, anywhere to click. Click and drag the mouse to look around. So it's a very, very atmospheric, dark, scenic kind of environment. So it is our goal to double click first off on the envelope on top. There. Slide it out. Now, this game was originally made for mobile, for reference sake. So if it feels kind of click and draggy a lot, and that's the reason why, because it was intended for mobile. You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and yet it is the key to incomprehensible power. The safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You were always the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you can possibly imagine. A.S. So we're going to go ahead and grab the key. It's a small brass key with an animal motif. Kind of looks like a stag with long flowing, I don't know, antlers or something going on there. It's kind of weird. So then it gives us this case, which we're supposed to open. And you'll see as we move it, it reveals the little keyhole there. And we can, of course, move on with all the other motion things. So we're going to open it up and find glass eyepiece, or curious eyepiece. We also have a note. But first, it wants us to wear this. Put it on. Doesn't really think perhaps something is missing. What does the note say? The note here says, "Feed me, and I shall survive. Give me drink, and I shall die." Your first riddle of the game. So we're going to focus on the note. Read that again. "Feed me, and I shall survive. Give me a drink, and I shall die." The solution must be here somewhere. Zoom out. And it says you'll find the answer somewhere on the safe. So you can look really closely on the safe and you'll see things. For example, you see a little bit here, but not one on the other side. I can see what looks like panels over here. I can see another panel here. Slide, I can see a keyhole of sorts. Let's go ahead and decide. I also see another keyhole of, or another slider of some sort, which is another key. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, now that we're in the light, you can see we have fire, earth. Kind of spin around. We got that again. And then we have water and air. So naturally, if we look at these, we could say, oh, well, that's interesting. And we think that might be an answer related to the elements. So feed me, I will grow or survive. And give me drink and I will die. So it is only one answer to that, and it's fire. Fire. And it happens to be a button, which has a key. But it's a peculiar old key. So we're going to take a look at that key. There's something unusual about the key. I should take a closer look. So the game gives you the tutorial tip to take a look at it and realize that while you can also spin around and look at these objects, you can also change the orientation of the key. Well, we've already seen both of these keyholes by happenstance. So we're going to go ahead and say and leave it on one of these. I see the spiral one here. So we can back up, and I do see a spiral slot here. So I think we'll just go ahead and use that. Just give it a spin. And we found an ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. If we click on it, we can also see a little bit closer. Doesn't appear to be anything unusual other than it's just a plate, no buttons, no anything strange about it, other than, of course, it existed. We also have this guy, which we have. I'm going to bring our key over for. And we did see a second shape there. So we're going to go ahead and insert that there. And we see peculiarly nothing. And we're gonna go ahead and spin a little bit. Remember that little star bit I saw earlier? Go ahead and whack that. And we have a wrench and a lens that looks like it would fit an eyepiece. So if we hold on, well, that's a thing. So by clicking on the eyepiece, we now see stuff. We see a handprint. We see a bunch of symbols on the table. We see some craziness going on up top. We see some crazy looking wonky symbol repeated a couple times. And we see a strange wavy line here. I don't know what that's for there. Lines. Oh, and what we saw earlier, you see that logo again, but we also see that this in the center is actually a symbol of some sort that we have to kind of untangle. So let's go ahead and figure that out. Now I will say I'm kind of playing this one out as one who has absolutely played this before, and unfortunately recently, but. That's okay. Once I get to the next game, it'll be a lot more unfamiliar. It is pretty. And there were, like I said, 5 of these games. This is number 1. So we just opened the door. We found a box and a safe. Well, let's take it out for a closer look. So we found a box in a box. We're not surprised, and that's part 1. If we finish room 1, we will move on to room 2. We're not going to just do a hour stream or whatever it takes to beat this game. We will move on. The 5th game in the series is a VR game. So these three seals stand between me and the contents of this box. I do have VR games I have planned for this as well. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? I got a little fan down here that just fell over. So all five of these games, they're all puzzle rooms, basically escape rooms of sorts, but they're usually focused around some sort of central object, except for, I believe, the last one, which is more of the world itself, so more of a proper escape room, if you will. So we've come to this one here. We have 3 seals here to look at. It's all locked up. We have no idea what we're doing with this one. But yeah, like I said, if I finish this one, we will start the next one and continue it. So I can see we've got these lovely looking things here. Is there anything here with this? I don't see anything. Let's see. Let's see if our magic eye sees anything. Our magic eye definitely sees something here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of paper. All right, so we have what looks like shapes of numbers on the side of a box that may or may not make proper numbers. Like the one on top looks like the only number it can make properly based off of what's there is a 2, and on the side it's a 7. So as a note with any good puzzles, it's good to have a piece of paper by where you can write some notes and some thoughts. We got a 5 on the other side, which is there. It's easy enough to see. And go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So we can clearly see a 2 up top, a 7 on the side. Do we have another 7? Do we have another 2? No. Do we have another? Sake. My either the dog is running into it and knocking it over, or it literally has a mind of its own and keeps throwing itself to the ground. My fan keeps. Jump scares are not intentional, but they're certainly happening. We have 5. There we go. I think we have 6 there. Write that down. Also, I noticed there's a drawing in the bottom left-hand corner of what looks like a spider of sorts, which I will draw kind of like that on the block on my paper here. Is there anything else? I can't really interact with anything here. I do see handprints here. Is there anything I could do here? Turns out there is a heckin' book here. Ancient leather-bound book. The cover seems very ornate. And we can see the book, and that does, in fact, look like a puzzle we can interact with. Particularly difficult one, but... February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all. But there is something there, between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can sense its presence, like the shadow of an object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which it casts. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their 0. The circle are petty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold. It is the pursuit. This. Note 1 of 7. I'm going to take our key. Looks like a key for winding up a clock. And, oh, we have another symbol hanging out in the door. Let's see. That is a loop-de-loop looking thing. A cross on top. Alright, so anything else that stands out from glowing that we can see? No. Alright, is there any other thing? Also, we do note here on this, if I have this on or off, this changes. So there's panels that are going to be throughout, that are going to be like kind of ethereal looking like this, that if we do this, we can see it. So we do know that because we kind of figured out earlier that these were numbers, 2 and 7. So this one's probably going to be a 2. 7. And then we did this one earlier. That's a 5. And this one, a 6 is the most reasonable. 5 and 6. And we have a button, which opens up a chamber, which leads to Smells of burning. We have a sparker, so that causes fire. Around it, I don't see anything. Oh, I do see a little latch. And it looks like that could wind up with something. Well, hey, we got a little key, don't we? Neat. Well, now we got a ticking thing. Is there another? Can I look around here? Does I do see anything else here at the moment? I don't. I do see a piece of paper up here. Also, AS, our provider here. Okay, so my research continues at a snail pace with these barbaric instruments. So this is the same note that was in the book. Not sure why they did it twice, but it's the same note in case you found that one first, I guess. All right. So I don't see anything else clickable that I can do. I did see. I saw that, and I saw this up top, but it doesn't look like I can do anything with it. I can do there. I do see it. Nothing on it. See this thing here. I see a holder for something. I see a view. It looks like a little viewfinder of sorts, but I can't do anything with it. If we look around, what else stands out? Well, we have this here and a gear that doesn't look like we can do anything with. Again, we found that number from earlier. We actually have some symbols here. I'm going to assume that based off what we saw earlier, these are going to correspond with the things we found earlier. So I'll go ahead and set the two that I know to those. Do I see anything else here? Oh, I see right there, right next to it. That looks like a little tiny campfire of sorts. Is that like that one? No. So it looks like kind of like a tiny campfire, like a soup with something sticking out of it. Yeah, that's right. So there's one more. Somewhere on this is going to tell us one more of those. I'm not seeing it with the lens at the moment. I will say this here looks interesting. So we got a rounded base. The rest of these are not rounded. Quite like that. And I do see this here, which is interesting. Go. Oh, and I also see letters on the side here. It looks like a miniature telescope. It's neat. Oh, awesome. Whoop. It is a miniature telescope. Look at that. All right, so we're going to back out a little bit. Anything special? Do we see anything hidden there? Well, that telescope looks like it might fit something like right here. Get a little closer to it. It does. So what happens if we look into it? Nothing to see until I've got the contraption working. Well, I'm going to assume this needs something in there. Okay, so anything else I can do? Oh, I see something way at the top. That looks like our fourth symbol. So it looks like a ball of sorts with a couple lines through it as it does, apparently. Can I click on it? Can I do anything with this at all? Nope. Anything else interesting up here that I can interact with? I see a star up here. Oh, I definitely see something here. Come on. Oh, hello. A short piece of cotton, like paraffin. Wax, a burnable wax, which I'm going to assume that then goes here. Pop. Oh. And put that in. Now, illuminate. what do we have? We see a faceless man staring at the box. I get a feeling that there's more to that than I saw. Would the eyepiece reveal anything? Well... Oh, now he's staring. Oh, wait. That's terrifying. Trial? Oh. Oh, hey, we have another one of these. Oh, my goodness. There is something there, though. Are these devil horns? Are we summoning Satan? Because that's how you summon Satan. Certainly hope not. Oh. Well, that appears to be an L. I mean, it's not far off, I guess. Alright, didn't I see those letters here somewhere? I saw some of them. Yeah, there we go. And I have a letter. And we have a word, so trial. There we go. Got it. And our prize? Copy. 1 seal down, 2 to go. Oh, we have another box within the box. It's like an escape room, yeah. This whole series is basically like an escape room, except it's escape box. Also, we did get this other symbol here. Let's see if that gets our final thing from this side, or if that starts something over here. Sure as heck does. Heavy cast iron key. Let's take a look at that key. This one does not appear to have any movable parts. But it is big honking key. Clickable. Anything else here? Does not appear to be. We do have this chamber here, which I'm assuming is a chamber that hasn't opened yet. We have this thing here, which we did already look at and get pieces parts for. That doesn't really do anything for that. I do see that shape here, though. So we've got a key for something here. What is this over here? Appears to be a box. Is there a switch? It's not doing. Zoom out. Let's see. Don't see anything on the side. I do. Oh, I see something here. I see a 2/3 here. Oh, I see a 2/3 and I see something else on top. Or 2/3 and E5. So 2/3 E5. We got another note. Note number 2 of 7. May 8th. McAllister returns with rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. The Hindus, it's ether. And now to the Babylonians, it's simply the other direction. The realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph, which you see here on the right. That same symbol repeated in culture separated by countless centuries, span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? My hands hold the first distilled sample. They will recognize me. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. So, as he's doing this research, he's losing people following him. Dog, I can't help you right now. You just went out. Apparently, he doesn't think that. This on top here. All right. So we got a rolly thing here. Kind of play with the baubles. Oh, I guess we just center the baubles by rolling it around a little bit. So this is something on mobile, and my dad played this one on mobile, where it's a lot easier to do on mobile. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely a thing here. A lot easier to do on mobile because it's specifically more mobile. All right, so we had a something here. Safe dial, but there's a piece missing, so nothing I can do with that yet. I do take this coin or whatever up top. No, nothing like that. We did open this, and we've got that nice luminescent coloring here, so we obviously use this on it. Oh, and because we know we've seen that element before, and this is kind of looking like that, looks like we've got to make ourselves a null element, which is this guy. Oh, hey. And we have a key and a hole, which fits this key. Click. Hey, now we get our drawer. What's in the box? Surprise, another key. It is a small cabinet key. Is there anything interactable here? I can't zoom in. Nope, it's just a small key. I'm going to assume, since that's for that, go ahead and put the small key in the small keyhole. And we have a star bit. An enameled brass star. Oh, and we have a shape that's just gotten crazy. Anything special? It looks like it's just a brass star. Nothing interactable. Wonder what those numbers on the side there were for. Has anything else changed here visibly on the Magic Wibbity Bop? Nope. We still have those numbers though. But we did see a star earlier, way up here. This has revealed for us another note. June 21st. Take note of this date. It's the most significant in human history, for I have done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. For I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight, I open the wine. No, all right. Oh, and we have some duders on the side that got revealed. We got a knight with an axe. We've got a button here. We got a movable button. Base. We have a ring. All right. We have a knight with a sword. We have a knight with nothing. But we have a little piece here that moves. Zip back out a little bit. Has anything else popped up because of that? We have these little duders up top, but I don't see anything else yet. We did just get a knob of sorts. Go ahead and take a look at that. It does appear to be a safe knob, which I'm assuming fits in with this. All right. So our note. Nope. 1, 2, 3, click. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, nope. 1, 2, 3. 1. Alright. Alright, and then we have numbers. Now, I'm going to assume that our elf eyes that saw that 2, 3 over here, I'm going to assume the 2 here, and on top was a 3, 5. And behold, yet another key. G-Force, go away. Don't want you. Alright, well, it's a wonky shape, and we have a key that has a wonky shape at the end. Oh, we have 2 moving pieces for this key as well. Let's see if we can remember what the shape was on first try. About that one. Oh, that has a little arm to the side. Is that it? It is pointing left, so this needs to point to the right. And it has an up arm on, it'll be on the right, on the left pointing in. Like that, maybe? One to the side. Maybe that? Sure is. And we get another knob. Circular plate with a star emblem. All these little knobs. Okay, anything else have popped up yet? No, but I do see it's a very tiny little slot in the back of that. What does it move currently? At this guy. Oh, oh. For two. Now have a new device. This is a complicated device. Curiouser and curiouser. All right, so I do see a little knob here with an arrow on it. Don't see anything else glowing on it. Anything on top? Looks like there's kind of a knob of some sort on top, maybe not. So on the side, it looks like we got a knob, we got a thing. Oh. And we have shapes. Oh, I see shapes all over the place now. So we have the circle here. And as we turn that circle, it turns these little shapes. So now I've got to find these other three shapes somewhere on the base. So I see, if I remember correctly, the square up top by the knight. I need that to point to the bottom, top right location. Over here, sure enough, it's the square device. And now I can see those are set. So I need to find the other one. There is a hexagon and then there's a triangle. I can actually see the hexagon here. That needs to be the top left. And then we need to track down a triangle, or emergency sign triangle. Did it just happen to pop up somewhere randomly here now, or let's see? Don't see it currently, but it's possible. Oh, I do see a keyhole here now. Very strange looking keyhole with a sun piece in the center. Way through here. There is this thing. Play with an eye. It doesn't seem to move. It's been there the whole time. I've been here the whole time. All right. I do see we have a kind of a power. Oop, well, for frick's sake. Like that maybe. Yep. All right, we've got a rubber band and a large cog. Do you have anything illuminating on this? Sides, bottom. Did we get anything else illuminated here for this guy? Nope. All right. We see something that could probably be screwed open given that orientation and a keyhole there. We have buttons and things on the front. Devices that are not doing anything. I'm assuming something happens. Maybe not yet. We did get a band and we did get a gear. Fit these? Nope. It's the big one? It's the big one. So if we do that, we can now see, oh, we got a thing there happening now. And we've got a screwdriver. All right. Anything special about that screwdriver? It's just a screwdriver. It's just a screwdriver. But we did see, of course, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Again, a lot of these games, the room games started off primarily a mobile game, then they moved them to computers. So a lot of this is, what? Oh, there's a thing in here. Peculiar folding key. Again, anything to see? All right, so what does this do? So it is a folding key. It allows me to make a key based off of whatever machination of the mind that I choose to make. Cool. But we can see, even before we've done anything, got this guy up here. So that is the shape that we need. So I see the pins, the bottom one's outer, top one's inner, and then, of course, the topping up. So I literally made the exact opposite of what I needed. Let's go ahead and flip these around. Like that. Seems right. And we have another cog. Again, anything on the box I can see? You gotta remember to use the eyeball thing often. Well, those look like they connect. Feels like I can take this back off again. Yep, you sure can. If I turn that, it doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. If I do this again, oh, there we go. Now we can switch the sides here. And we have something else doing up, and another cog. Excellent. Again, eyeball. Well, here's the thing. Now, we have this cog. Oh, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything, because it's not connecting still. Can I put it here and still do something? Can. Oh, we got a rubber band. Remember, we got the rubber band. There we go. Oh. Well, I do remember we have that. It's not letting me turn this, though. Oh, but we do have a long, narrow steel tube. Look. Oh. Okay. And a small key. And probably a note. Which is an old photograph. Alright, let's take a look. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Rev 605. Could assume that's a time or Revelation 6:5, but usually it would just be 6:5, not 6:05. But you know, it depends. All right. So let's do the eyeball again, and again, I still can't do anything with this wheel. But I'm assuming something's going to happen here once I do something else. All right. Well, we have a key. A pin key of sorts, which that hasn't opened. We do have this, but that's not, the key is not right for that, I don't think. Yeah, it's a very small pin key. There's not really anything there. We could try it, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So what does this go to? Oh, well, remember this guy way back when already? There we go. Oh, we got that shiny glossy surface. Here he goes. We got null element again. Oh, we got the background playing with this one. Alright, we have a shield. Small silver shield. Anything else here? Appear to be. But remember those knights up top? Yeah, that guy doesn't have a shield. That doesn't have nothing. He has a sword. He has a mace. He has an axe. So I guess this guy's getting a shield. Although it doesn't match his color. So I guess I don't know if that matters or not. And we've got a gem. An oval gemstone. Neat. Yeah, the other guys do anything? Alright, so we got a gemstone. And at the moment, nothing to use it on. I like the little knight dudes, yeah. I actually saw a headless knight at the store, and I'm like, I really want that for in front of my house, but I'm like, I can't drop $350 for that. There's no justification for something that's absolutely not going to have a place after I get it home. And after the holiday's done. Alright. So what do we have now? We do still have a screwdriver. We have a drawer that doesn't appear to be anything in it at this point. Let's take a look and see if we got anything else. We've got those numbers still. We've got that thing. We've got this thing, which is good. So if you ever get stuck, this game has a cool little sort of hint system that's kind of staged. It gives you well, maybe I should go back and look at XYZ. And then once you get to the puzzle, it's like, well, maybe I should look a little bit closer. And then the third is, here's the answer. It is a very very sore. Helped unload and stack 80 bales of hay, more than 80 bales, after the ride and still sore from last week. It's very ornate box. It's very ornate box. I hope you start feeling better. I was throwing the stove today. I was fixing up some stuff in the kitchen, and I moved the stove a little bit, and the front door came off its hinge. And I spent half the day trying to get back on the hinge, so pretty much every limb is hurting as well from mostly stupidity at this point. All right, well, at this point, mostly stupidity. We got this thing. Can we hit the button again? Are we done hitting the button? Can I move this? Oh wait, that's a shape to this. There it is. Well, yeah, the oven door. The oven door. Yeah, I having to lift the door, since it's an old stove, it was a very heavy door. So I had to keep lifting it to push the hinge out. Now, it turns out we figure stuff out as humans. We grow, we learn, and we adapt. Things get tougher, lighter. We put in more safety mechanisms to prevent things from happening or make some things easier. This stove existed before one tiny little feature existed to help you put the hinges back into your stove. Most stoves past this point have either a flippable clasp that prevents the hinges from closing, because normally to take a door off a stove, you have to open the door up, flip those little clasps, and then try to close it, and it'll hold the hinge open and into the unit. Or, in another case, they have a slot where you can slide an Allen key in so that when you try to slide it back, it hits that as a pin. This had neither. So, thankfully, I had the brilliant idea finally to go find... Well, first attempt was with car jacks, to set car jacks up, to push it down on, to kind of lift it up, to push the things up a bit more. But what ended up helping me fix it, I actually have these... They're basically chisels. Big steel chisels that I was able to wedge into the hinge to prevent the hinge from closing completely. And that's how I got the thing to keep the hinges out far enough. Because as soon as you lift it up, those hinges collapse. And part of the mechanism there, as you put it in, holds it on the other side of the panel so that it'll hold onto the door. Well, as you try to put it on, it collapses back into the unit. So you have to have it open. This didn't have any feature to keep that out. So reaming a steel chisel was the solution. Yeah, I had to make sure the stove is 100% good to go, because that's where the cookies come from. 100% correct. Also, I need to fix my box here, because it's not keeping the chat history, which I'm sad about. Always show messages, yes. Always active. Why don't you just make it always active? But yeah, so I had to fuss. I fussed with that for a few hours, and that hurt. I'm still hurting. My knees are both tore up because using my knees to prop the door open, and yeah, it was just a mess. But anyways, let's go back to the shenanigans here. I could actually go for. I could go for some cookies too. Believe me, you're not the only one. All right, let's get an eye on the situation. Oh, well, if we look now, we have a clock doodle here, and we have a date or time, 6:05. So minute timer. Let's go to 6. All right. Well, there's 6 and assuming 5. Oh, there's a lot more in that box. Chapter complete. Pleasing progression, but do you really think you have proven yourself yet? All right, so we have yet another piece, and we do have a photo from before. We've taken that with us this time. We do also have this eyeball. I can see there's something down here that I'm gonna have to take a look at. And a switch. Opens up another box, which opens up into a letter. Box with the puzzle on top. Prize. And letter number 4. July 15th. My research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I am increasingly convinced that it is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear as it derives colossal energy from somewhere. I have fashioned a device through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation, for I lack the understanding to control it. So he's got this sort of cage around this weird floating circular object, which of course, as he's described, is the null. And just so that we'll look at the box here in a minute, we have that thing there. Do we have anything else standing out that's glowing? Anything up top? At the moment, no. Also, I believe if you try to interact at the top, they'll just tell you to stop messing with the top. So focus on the sides, yeah. It'll just tell you to stop focusing at the top. But let's take a look at the box. We have a box with a slider puzzle of sorts. Well, let's see. Can anything else tick into this? No, this is the only one, so we can slide it into this. But we need to get this over there. Well, that unfortunately does not connect. Does anything else from this connect to anything else? We do this. It does. Does anything else connect to those top pieces? That does. Does that go into the end, though? Can we just use that? No, we cannot. So what hooks up to the end? That guy does. So we need to get down here. Which we can. And we can connect in using that piece. Oh, not that way. There you go. And yet another key. An ordinary key. I'd say that's a little less than ordinary, but, you know, what do I know? And the box is gone, so our usefulness for the box has been dealt with. Well, we have another foldy key here. We have a indent for a star shape again. Nothing I can do with that currently. We have a star thing here, which looks like I can light things up. And it was mad. And a door here. We have a planet-looking thing here with a bunch of empty bits. I'm sure we have to get the keys for. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 keys, 5 keys, 4 or 5 keys there. It looks like 4 keys. We have to find that. Oh, I do see the reflective surface here, though. Do this, I can see. Oh, I can't do anything with that. Can, however. So we have a key here. Oh, well, that I can see. And we have a keyhole. So we have a keyhole here, but we can't do anything with it. Anything here? Nope. Let's see. Well, that looks kind of like an ordinary keyhole, so why don't we use the ordinary key in the ordinary keyhole and see what happens? Oh, we got another one of these. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it ends. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 4. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to zoom back the other way. Sure does. Ooh, we have a device. A frame for a piece of paper with a viewing lens. Oh, and there is a small square peg. It goes in the square hole. Well, we got a picture. Did that go there? Sure do. Well, that's picture. But never forget you got the eyepiece. Oh boy, it's moving. It's alive. And sigil, which is also a Doom map. 2 of them actually, sigil 1 and 2, from the original one of the original creators, John Romero. So we have a name, a word. And I think that side we're done with for the moment. Anything here on these? No, I do see something here, though. Can I see this? It's not letting me. How about down here? Can we do anything with this? Missing wheel, a box. Nothing here. I see a switch of sorts. I can't move it. And we do have the square peg. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that. It does appear to be a button of sorts. So do we have a square peg? Got that, but it's not got the indent. Well, that looks kind of like what that would be, but it doesn't seem like that would fit the that. But we do have this, what we saw earlier. That does look like it should fit there. And sure enough, it does. And there's our word. So we can make our word, which we just figured out earlier, was sigil. All right. And what does sigil net us? A crystal. And a note. A bright blue crystal emanating a strange light. Note number 5 of 7. July 29th. A new discovery has shaken me to my core. To investigate the refractive properties of the null element, I fashioned lenses from it. To wear one is troubling and exhausting in equal measure, and I am shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker and deeper into the earth I go. I have relocated my studies to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Well, sir, after all this crap, I don't imagine you need to. Anything else in the box? Nope. Alright, so we've got a crystal of sorts. Let's see if we have a thing that fits that. Let me look at the crystal real quick. It is shiny and blue, and can I flip it over? I cannot. It's a kind of a hexagonal shape. Is that hexagonal? Nope, that appears to be round, but yeah, wrong shape. I don't see a spot for it currently. Have a button here. That's hexagonal. Irregularly shaped hole. Well, there you go. All right. Now I can do this. Whoop. Laser beam into a tiny weighted flywheel. Anything else I can see on there? Well, I do know that shape because I saw that earlier, which is this guy right here. Which immediately starts spinning. Creates a handle and an inventory object found, some sort of device for reflecting light, but I also see something going on inside. Oh, and we got a puzzle piece. Hexagonal piece of the map. Yeah, because I could see that from the outside with the lens, but I couldn't quite get the angle on it, so I don't know why it gave it to me, but here we go. Anything else pop up? Because stuff changes rapidly with this thing. Still that button there. Nothing else that seems to be kind of going on. We did get this puzzle piece, though, so let's go ahead and find the spot on the planet where that goes. Does look like that one. Oh, and we got up here. Can I... I have to take that out. So we got a brass winding handle with a square pin. I think we've seen a couple of those. Not that one. That one. And we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. But as it turns out, we do have something. And we have another shape. Let me guess. Another null symbol. Sure enough. Get the angle on it. Try to get the angle on it. Oh. Hold on. Also, today's light drink of choice to go with the coffee, Liquid Death. Yes, that's right. Your seasonal drink of choice is Liquid Death. Liquid Death is a that. No, it's a really cool brand of, it's like a seltzer water that has minimal amount of sugar in it. It still has sugar in it, not that much. For people like me who can't drink a lot of sugar but still want a sweet drink. Liquid Death has a bunch of different flavored seltzer waters. They're a little bit more tolerable than normal seltzer waters, but they make a tea line, a couple tea line. This one is peach, so I got a big old box of these. The box art is really cool, as well as the cans, of course. And I actually happened to grab the box for this one this time. But they've got a lot of really, really dark art in the box. You can get these at pretty much anywhere, but Liquid Death. Kind of pricey for flavored water, more or less. But it's an option for those of us who can't have a lot of it. So, cheers. Anyways, back to the game. So we got a box, intricate wooden box. I will pop the screen out a little bit. All right, we got a box. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, well, I didn't. All right, well, I opened the box, or did I? Open the box. All right. Well, I do recall seeing that shape before. That guy. That opens. That guy. Neat. We have nothing. Absolutely nothing, which means we probably need one of these. Okay, nothing's happening with that just yet. I imagine that ties with that, but let's go ahead and see what else we've got. Well, we've got this really cool device here. Let's see if that goes somewhere over here. Sure does. Lights up a pathway. It's lighting up the box. Illumination. I see a button. Back up. Stop clicking on everything. Oh. What? Again, this was meant for mobile, so. Oh. Yay, we got a key. Whoop, whoop. Let's go back to the button here and hit the other side. Whoop. And we got a star. Yay! Tibet, I think. Well, let's place the star real quick because we know what to do with that. Go, and we get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Actually, this is yeah, nothing. No, literally nothing. Okay, that one opened up. We got a part. That one did nothing. So there's our key again. So cross key emblem into the wood. It doesn't fit like this, but because we know that's the key that goes there, we can actually get a shape set up for us so that we can attempt to make the shape that we need. We don't need this. That fits that. That fits that. That fits that now. So these are just not used. Oh, we're missing something. Oh, I guess we don't need that. It's just exactly that as it is. And another piece. Another small reflecting device. Oh, out of curiosity, make sure you're always using your eyepiece. Flip, 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 flip. Well, it looks like it's the same thing here. Will it, other side? It does. Alright, well, I see nothing. Or do I? Right. Now we get to play Where Do These Go? Oh, well, found it. Flippy, flippy, flippy. Oh, we got another piece, and we've got stars. It's really cool, by the way. This game's very, very scenic. All of these are very scenic games. Like I said, I've beaten 3 of the 5 games, but hopefully during the course of this week, we'll get through the rest of them and to more dark puzzle games as we can hopefully get closer. We get some more Halloween-y style ones, but whatever. Doot-tober, we play dark. We're going to be playing through a lot of dark or Halloween-esque puzzle games, or games I just had on my list that I wanted to play. You know, we'll see. At the door again. Anything there? No. All right. All right. So we have lights up there. I wonder if this guy's going to show us anything now. Yep. We got a cross here, diagonal, and then the 2 next to that. I'm going to assume then that goes to this guy. And another piece. And another note. Note number 6 of 7. August 9th. The circle were right all along. How could I have been so blind? Or how can I have been so blind? I've discovered a passage in their Scriptus Nocti, an incantation lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. This night I summon Astaroth, whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of the accusers and inquisitors, and he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element will be mine. I can hardly contain myself. There is so much to prepare. But he's literally about to summon Satan here or something. I told you. You want to summon Satan, this is how you summon Satan. Or the equivalent, I guess. Trying not to, honestly. Button. Or lever, technically. Like I said, it's a very, very pretty game. But yeah, if you like this game, you can purchase this on mobile. It's in most mobile stores. Most of the series is in mobile. Steam, probably Good Old Games, probably, maybe Epic. I don't know about Epic. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress. Do you really think you've proven yourself yet? No. There's still 5 games. There's still 4 more games, so we got a ways to go. Like I said, we'll probably end up starting the game 2 tonight, because this is going pretty quick. But we'll probably start game 2 tonight. I'll have to switch out my things to reflect that, but all right, so we have lots of stuff here. Do we have another note up top? There's at least one more note in the game. Well, let's do the way we usually start. Give me the eyepiece. Oh, we got a thing here. Small socket. I didn't come along with anything. More puzzles. Smitty! How you doing? All right. Well, the only thing else lit up is this thing here in the center. Can we turn it manually? Doesn't look like we can. Oh, we do have this, though. Can I turn this? I can't mess with that. How about this? Can I turn this? Oh, can't do anything with that. Let's find out. Oh, we got a button. We got a button! Ladies and gents, we got a button. Here it is. Button. Give me the button. No? Not a button. What is a button not a button when it's not a button? Okay. Just completely move it over. It does look like that lines that up. Oh, there's a thing in the middle. I'm staring at these lining things up and I'm like, this just opened. And note number 7. August 15th. Something is wrong. I followed the incantation to the very letter. Astaroth did not appear. There is no answer to be had, only more questions. The visions have increased. They gathered to me, and I cannot stay in one place for long. I try to monitor them, but the lens hurts my eyes. I have a mixed solution for the pain. For those that follow and find this journal, I lack the power to describe this. There's no concept within the human sphere with which to explain it. This house is so much larger now. There's rooms everywhere. I mean, this game is called The Room. So, one of many. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Buttons. Button. Of course, the room is everywhere. I represents everywhere. We have a dagger in the sky. Do we, though? We got a hole in the center now. Small slit. The exact center of the table. Oh, let's not forget. We have the eye. We also have these arrows on these things now, but... Oh, and a shiny wall. Of course, a shiny wall. And a shiny dagger. And another null element. Which is that guy there. Oh, there we go. Let's line it up again. This is a repeating thing through, like, all the game. Ah, there's a knife there. And it's not... Oh, wait. We've got a pattern on there, too. Always use the eye. An ornate ancient dagger. Anything special or unique about the dagger other than the fact that a dagger just literally came out of nowhere? Cool. And take a guess. Copy. And we have buttons. Well, we already have a pattern that we saw here. Push that in. Memory. And the fact that I played this fairly recently. Button. This one will go much quicker than the rest will, I assure you. Alright, we have things happening here. Do we have, oh, we sure do. Well, we have another null element. We're gonna have to stop the spheres. I mean, can we stop the spheres, or is there, I mean... Alright. Yeah, we need the thing again. Oh, we got a fork on the ground. Let's go use the fork on the ground, shall we? Got a knife. Sure enough, we got a fork to go with that knife. And of course. You're just gonna line it up for me automatically. There you go. And again, a large golden amulet. Just an item that just appears literally out of heck of nowhere. Eyeball on it. Doesn't appear to be interactable. Well, where have we seen a large round hole? Oh, there we go. Got the knife back in the center again. But we now have means to rotate things here. I think that's kind of lined up. How about this? Can we push a button again? Button? No. How about this? Oh. All right, so we have... Oh, I have a feeling I know this now. Top layer is 1 in the center. Bottom layer is... there's 4 layers here. For games like this, it's sometimes good to take notes. I know, playing video games, who wants to take notes in a video game? Well, there was a day and age where video games kind of required you to do a little bit more than just simply push buttons, as it turns out. You had to actually think or work towards the solution, as it were. I cannot see the other side of this, so we'll switch this to the other location. There it is. So if you get fatigued for whatever reason, you can always save the game, and it will keep your progress whatever you were at the chapter that you were on, and then you can skip between chapters once you've completed the game. So I believe... And behold, the null. The energy source harnessing the null element. Button! And we've got a sort of partial of the null symbol here. Wall again? Wall again? Wall again. Oh, here we go. We actually we're in here now. Huh. We are in the place. We're doing the thing. All right. So do we have? Yes, we do. So we stepped out of the attic room where this puzzle was at. Now we're in another place and perhaps time. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you've proven yourself yet? So the mobile game, when it initially released, those chapters, and that's kind of where the game ended, but there's a little bit more. The PC version added more. I don't know if they added it to the original version as well. Where on earth am I? So this is sort of like a post-progression thing, but this is obviously the game continues, the story continues. We have yet another note from AS. A queer sense of movement, not quite turning, not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold and the visions abated. Perhaps they only serve to drive me to this place. The route back closes behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you are with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. I pray you're just another of my dreams. We do have a little thing in the top corner. Kind of like a piano, looks like piano keys. So we have A, B, C, D, E here going on. And we have A and E being X'd out there. If that's what that is. So we have a sketch of the null element, which we just walked by. We can't take anything here. Lots of crazy stuff on the side. We've got buttons and stuff. Actually, this one looks like it's actual button. We have another box on the table. And of course, before we do anything, let's hit the eyeball. And we have a thing here. Handprint. Oh, there we go. And a small gear. All right, anything else lit up like a Christmas tree? Well, I know there's something there, but hold on. Stop. Nothing else is lit up, but we do have a gear. So let's see if we can find out where this gear goes. Anywhere on the side. Let's take a look at the gear itself. It's a triangle with a circular hole on the back. We do see a 1, a 2, and a 3 here, but there doesn't appear to be anything beside it. We do have a switch here. revealed what we were looking for. So let's put that there. Draw that over. We now have a game. So let's go ahead and play this game. So I'm assuming we need to get... Yep. All right, so we did that. And there is... So we had to flick this. We have to flick that one as the very last one again. There we go. Puzzles. Oh, we got a... We got something going on. Oh. A metal orb. There is something strange about it. I wonder if that means there's a puzzle in it. Oh, there is. Oh. Well, we got a puzzle and a puzzle. And a small gear, which is the other side of the gear. Cool. And that piece disappears. So, oh, we found something. Oh, we sure did. Oh, so now we have those dots again, but now we have a slider for it. Do we have anything underneath of that? Oh, we sure do now, don't we? We have an S shape for 3. 2 dots, so an S with dots on it. That's 3. 2 is a kind of a reverse curly Q thing, which they kind of do a lot of. And then 1 is Pink Floyd. All right, so we have a shape there. And we've got something else here that requires a button. All right, so we have, again, 3 was the S. 1 was Pink Floyd. Let's get that there. And this one's the curly cube shape right there. Oh, look. Yet another coin. Talisman Curios Company. Roller organ token. Oh, roller organ. Oh, piano, you say? Well, we'll get to it. Organ, piano. Not quite the same, but... Well, hey, we got a star bit. Strangely shaped key. We got a star shape. Some old faded tarot cards. Do I have to worry about anything on the tarot cards themselves? Anything on the box itself? Nope, nothing there. I don't see anything else in that. Let's take that off. Do I see anything else on the sides that I can mess with? I see that, but I don't think... I see some kind of music notes. I don't see anything else on the side I can interact with yet. That's something that we have to deal with. And I think we've got everything else here on the side. We do have this star bit that I mentioned earlier that we got. We can put that here. The inner machinations have awoken. All right, so I have this, and this does look kind of weird and shiny there, but I don't see anything there currently. Go ahead and give me some of this tea here. Some of this tea. I finished my coffee. Hold on. I'll look at that later. All right, so we have that. We have something that looks like it needs a key that we don't have. We have a panel here. Don't see anything with that panel. But we do have this key. Let's go ahead and hit the key to a different direction. We have a button. I like buttons. Does not appear to have done anything. Yes, I know that that needs a key. Wait, can I take this, by the way? No. so there's nothing there. So let's switch it over to the other side. Oh, I saw something there. Hold on. I see it, something like buzzing by. Oh, key and something else. That, on the other hand, does look like a key that would fit that thing I saw. There's something there as well. Hold on. Go ahead and hit the button again. Slide the slider. And we'll bring it back the other way. Back. Much movement. Grab that. So metal plate. So we have this key here. We have seen the key slot for that, I believe. We have this one, and it's a double pin, which we have also, I believe, seen the key slot for that, which is this guy. And we have a piano. I don't see anything on it. Can I back up and look just to make sure? On it yet. So we did get some notes in the note that we had earlier. We get those notes, and we've got a coin slot. Then we look at the thing again. Make hideous music. But we did find a coin. And a button. Reset. Oh. I gotta play. Thankfully that's simple because I'm not very musically inclined, so... And we have twin handles. And the piano's like, screw you, I'm out of here. Right on. I'm out. Alright, well we have a key. That key goes to this guy. Fairly certain. Alright. So we have now a note or something here. Knowing that, we have switches. Alright. So we have the C harps. And we have the musical note thingy here. On the bottom left and the bottom right. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. So from pointing up, it does that. Of course, we've gotten the item from that side. So now we have buttons here. The bottom left. Okay, so we know what the bottom left is. It's the C note harp. That guy. And the bottom right, oh, which means we get to flip it one more time for that. Yeah, we see the thing that we can't do anything with. Is the music note we've seen a couple times. That guy. Nothing? Nothing. Nothing? How about we switch it back up? Oh. Buttons! I like buttons. So we have a number and we have numbers. We need 3 digits. And to do this one, we're going to need to think outside the box. So we have a number there to start. That kind of looks like a 3. Okay. It has no basis on that side. It looks like a 3 from that side. That almost looks like it could be a 5 on that side. I mean, 5 makes sense there. And I see a 7, and I see a 3. Yes. 5, 7, 3. Go. And it took the lens off. Still haven't used these things yet. Well, hello. Get box. And I see things that those can be used on. All right. So I see on the back here, I see shapes here. And on this side, I see... I don't know what I see. What do I see? All right. Let's line up some of those. There we go. We got the top left one. We got to switch for that. All right. Here we go. Now we need... Go. Top right. Now we need bottom left and bottom right. And where's the other hole? That one was there, so it's on one of the other sides. That on the right side? We do. There we go. Mini Rubik's Cube within a cube. Within a cube. Within a cube. A shiny red gem in a metal plate. Well, I recognize the plate. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the other gems. Well, we have a place to put this, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and set this guy here. And let's do one of these. Oh, there's a handprint there. Oh, there is magic happening here. So there is something happening in there when I put that red one in. But I see these guys over here. Let's see. There is a hole there. These are all in cages. So let's get things moved so that we can get that. Not too terribly difficult. So let's get stuff out. It's easy enough. We have all 3 of our gems that are in this puzzle. Is there anything on the back of that? Front of it? Nope. 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 All right. All right. So now we have these gems, and I imagine they go in here. And if you look, I can see there's a shape in the center. I'm assuming that's what they make. So let's put that there. I can remove it again if I need to. So what does the green one do? That doesn't seem to meld particularly well with the red one. So let's go ahead and see if we can get it to meld better. Yep, that's not great. Ah, that one seems to meld really well. Maybe. How about yellow here? We got a 50-50 chance. That looks great. Oh. We have a shape. Very nice. We have the box is open, but it's still more puzzle. Surprise! It's the puzzle game, but it's gonna keep going. All right. So we have another slider puzzle of sorts. Oh, and there is 3 positions. All right, so let's see. That connects to that one. Let's check both ends here. So we've got this end connecting to that. Then nothing else. So that has to go there. Let's see. That connects to that straight and nothing else. So here. Straight connects to the outer rim. And that nothing else. So back to the outer rim. So both of those. That one connects towards the middle rim on that side, and the other one, nothing. Oh. This one here. So we'll check this point here. There, I'm assuming. Let's check this one, because we can go into here. Can we connect that anywhere? We sure can. And that connects to the center. Well, I mean, of course, hold on. But of course, we have more null. Oh, well, hey, we got, things in the wall happening. Yeah, here's another one. You thought the first one was fun, here's another one. Oop. Alright, let's just brute force it. Let's just hit the thing. See if we can get like, well, that's like right there. No thought, only burr. More shiny, let me guess. Oh, yeah, well, that fits kind of that shape. That's not right. Oh, hold on. Finally see that this thing moves. Here we go. Yay, we did the thing. Hey, 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 look, a door. My lens is breaking. I can see the door. Game complete. You have made it through. Unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be sterner tests to come. You have taken your first step on a longer journey. I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament, for there is no way back. Not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend, for there are many more rooms. At least 4. At least 4. Alright, so that is the room 1 has been completed. So let me go ahead and flip back to here, and we'll go ahead and get room 2 set up. I'm going to keep flipping through things because I'm silly, but that's fine. Fancy. I'm doing fancy stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the other room set up here. Hopefully if it behaves well enough. So that was the room 1. So we're going to switch to the room 2 here. Game the... Not room to room. Fix that over here instead, because you're going to be that way. Oh, you know why? Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get that set up here. So hopefully everybody's hanging out with me. Hope you're all having a good evening, and we're going to keep going as far as I can. We're not going to get through the second game tonight. I'm fairly certain of that. Go ahead and get some things changed here and get things flipped around and set where they need to be. There we go. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going as long as we have a bit of time. I need this guy. The reason you should set stuff up ahead of time is so you don't have to keep doing this actively while you're chilling. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and step away for a moment. I'm going to have a brief Doot interlude and enjoy that, and then we will bring up the next game. So I will be back in just a moment. All right. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Welcome back. So I appreciate everybody hanging out still. We are going to go ahead and move on to room 2. I've got things set up over there. Let me go ahead and bring the game up. But before I do that, I of course want to introduce the room 2. So we introduced the room 1 earlier, and here, room 1 complete. On to we're going to go on to room 2. So what I did for the room 1, I introduced it by reading out the this flavor text of the game. It is a puzzle game, mystery game, point and click, atmospheric adventure. Obviously, dark story and all that fun stuff. So on to the room 2. Unique events transport you to the halls of a long forgotten crypt. The only means of escape lies locked within the stone pedestal, along with a note from your mysterious ally. His words promise assistance, but only serve to entice you into a compelling world of mystery and exploration. Although the exploration thing is more just in a single object, that's fine. Details. But on to room 2. Now, this island I have beaten before as well, but I've only beaten it once, and it's been a fair time. This is also available. All of these games, with the exception of the BR one, are all available on mobile if you really want to go that far. Otherwise, all of these games, of course, are also available on Steam. Individually, they're anywhere between $5 and $10 each, but it's not letting me see what the bundle cost is. I'm assuming the bundle cost is somewhere around $20. If you want all 4 of the main games. The 5th game is a VR game, so that's kind of left separate. But on to room 2. Let me go ahead and launch the game here and get things cropped. And we'll continue on with the entertainment. It's going to probably do full screen on me, so I'm going to have to get that full screen on that screen that I don't use for game. Yes, we see that. Options. Fix that. Graphic settings. Preset. Amazing. Please, thank you. Resolution off of full screen and to what I had before. 1600 by 900. Keep. That way I can see it, you can see it. I can move stuff around. And let me confirm. We'll leave hints on. We're not going to use them. We're going to try not to use them. Let me see. You telling me I can't click outside the game without it breaking? Hold. All right. So now that we've gotten what we needed to get, let's go ahead and get the game going here. Give me the transition. Don't just dump people right in. So on to the room 2. Professional streamer. So room 2, much like room 1, is a puzzle game, and we're gonna keep the puzzle room going. Click to begin. Now, it doesn't really need to give us a tutorial. We already had it, but we're gonna take it. Click and drag the mouse to look around. We have a couple bolts on the table that we can see standing out. Of course, the thing in the center. But naturally, we're going to want to look at the notes first. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend, for we have much to share. Now, you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust that your wits will uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. Yes. Check the eyepiece in the inventory, and we can see that this lens here is just all sorts of jacked up. So unfortunately, it is currently useless without the lens. Right-click to zoom back out, and we now have more room where there's 2 tables involved. Ooh. Double-click the other table. And then it wants me to go into the box. I see all this stuff going on here. So we have a... Oh. Rotatey-do. Button. Alright, so puzzle looks like some of the objects can be moved. Well, can I rotate this? I sure can. That looks like that fits there. So these are fairly simple puzzles so far. A peculiar looking lens. Lens looks like it would fit the eyepiece. Place and check. Click to wear the eyepiece and we see, oh, sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are otherwise hidden. Clearly, click on the fingerprint and it's a button. And a blue piece of something, a small piece of shaped metal. Should try to find where this could be placed. Move the eyepiece and explore the room. So we're going to turn the eyepiece back on immediately and see if there's anything else lighting up under our eyes. Oh. Sassoon? Sassoon? S-E-S-W-N. Sassoon? Interesting. And we're going to go back to the table because I saw a square hole at the top. So I don't see anything else immediately standing out to me. Got flaps on the side of the box. Let's look at the button. Alright, it is definitely rectangular shaped. It's not clickable. Oh, the holes, indentations on the table itself. Oh, there's another letter here, it looks like. Okay. October 23rd, 1883. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleague's faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our services chills my stomach. But, as Mr. de Montfort is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It fails to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task, as you should be very well aware. You shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that, while the artifact is of enormous value, It is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power and should not be interfered with by inferior mind. Oh, and that nice convenient angle. We found another piece. So I do see panels and things here on this table. This is letting me zoom back in here, but it doesn't look like there's anything else I can do with it. So we now have 2 more pieces. Can I look at the bottom of these stands? But I do see 2 indentations. There's one. There's 2. Nope. Okay. All right. So there is a rotatable surface here and a sphere in the center. Looks like an eyeball. Strange brass sphere. This looks like it belongs somewhere. And sure enough, if we look at it, we can see that there is detachable base, but not by hand. And which very obviously looks kind of like an eyeball on the top there. But that is a circular base, so I'm seeing arrows pointing there. Is there a circular base somewhere? Well, that certainly looks like a circular base. And an eyeball. But I also have 5 characters here. Oh, Sessoon. S. Yes. S. Sessoon. Perfect. And we have a medallion. We saw that earlier. Interesting. I should take a closer look. Yes, well, it does appear to be a medallion. It does appear to have parts. Got a kind of a Celtic-esque. Oh, well, hello. It is now a square key. I wonder if anything matches this shape. All right, let's zoom out again. Yeah, because we saw Sessoon there. Nothing else on the table there that we can see. We do know that this box is a square shape on the top of it. Nothing else is standing out as of yet. Well, that's literally standing out. Anything I could see? Oh, well, hang on. Huh. I see it. Oh, I see it, but I don't see it. Yeah, you want to summon Satan? Because this is how you summon Satan. Not doing this. It's not me. Well, the only thing we could do is actually look with it. There is a thing up top there. Can I pull it farther back? Yep, just keep rocking it. There we go. Again, remember, this was meant for mobile, so you sit there with the phone tilting it all over the place. I actually have the room 1 and 2 via mobile. I don't believe I had 3 or 4. 4 technically was a game called Old Sins. It wasn't labeled as the Room 4. It was simply labeled the Room Old Sins, so wasn't quite sure where in the order it fell. But it is technically the 4th game. I know, like I said, I have the first 2 that I can put on my phone, but I don't have that. But not that it matters, because this is what we're playing it here. All right. Weeping Angel. I've seen this before. Is that a null element? Did we just take a null element? Oh, yeah, we took a null element. Guess what we get to draw on the wall? Not a null element, but we've played that feature before. We've played that feature before, too. would say this is very Lovecraftian in some of the style that's going on. It's dark, abysmal, tentacly, Cthulhu, all this kind of stuff. But you have done well to emerge from this crypt, sound of both mind and spirit. Though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Well, this is the second game, so it's not the beginning, but it's early. And we have a boat. While on a boat, that's a cannon. And that's water, and it's... Are we playing Sea of Thieves? Also a fun game, I might add. I don't see anything else anywhere, but there is a puzzle, I imagine, with this, and a note. It's a ship. There is still no sign of my patience. There's still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my first... Huh. There is still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even scaled the foremast myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone the Helena. Regardless, I have had the gun deck run out the cannons in readiness. It is good to keep the men sharp. And so foremast, crow's nest, and then cannons. So this guy, right? Now let's take a look. Oh, there is a something for that there. The foremast, you say? This thing? Anything there? Nope. Oh, maybe this guy. Oh, maybe this guy. Hold on. I see it. Because that, yeah, that's shimmering here. There's something there. So, the masts. Do we have anything we can pull? Ship's missing a wheel. There's the capstan down there. Let's see. Okay, oh, well, we have cannons. So we've got the cannons rolled out, although we need the mast, so there's a keyhole. No key. Let's go to the crow's bird. Let's see. Oh, there is, in fact, a thing here. Oh, look at you. And, in fact, the key. So we've got the crow's nest, we've got the cannons rolled out. Now we have to figure out how to roll out the mast. Hello. I'm assuming we need another gem. That looks like a key. I'm sorry, what? Okay, well, we're doing this now. Right. Well, there is a shape here, but I have nothing to put in that shape. So, wait. You don't put a book near me and not expect me to go see if it's anything. It's been 30 weeks at sea, and the crew grows restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners we took off of San Esposito, we should find Santa Helena in these waters. Fresh out of New Granda. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all save workings of the decks, but they spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Well, we're not done here because we still have the stand up here. There is a key with a shape. Yep. Is there anything else I can see or grab here? Is there anything in there? Can't click on anything. I can't pull on anything. I want to get this mask down, but I can't see how to do it. Well, I'm assuming that might then have to do something with that. So let's go back over to the chest since we have a key now. Which I may have just completely randomly created the right shape here because it looks like that. Sure does. Interestingly, we've got a Triforce shape on here where the top Triforce piece is lit up. No, I think that's the right shape there. Something here feels a little off, but is that right? Oh, wait. Triforce up from the bottom. Hold on. Oh, hang on. I kind of see a pattern here. There we go. So I'm kind of close there. Is that it? Triforce on top, on the bottom. Yeah, that. That looks better. Is that not right? That is dead on. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying. All right, more puzzles. Yay! Button. All right, so we have things. We got this over here, which is multiple levers. All right. Turn this on. We see another one here. Cool. Can I slide that? It said something, but I missed it. I also see switches here. Oh, there we go. Should work. Should work. So I'm going to assume then that this switch hits that. Fair enough. All right, and we have shape in the center. I don't have a key or anything to put into that shape. That is a shape. Is there anything else on this box that would help me? There certainly is. Oh, you know what? You know what? That actually helps with, would have helped with the key thing earlier. But the capstan I see, or the star bit there. No. Yeah, that might have helped earlier with the shaping, but that's fine. We figured it out. Kind of brute forced it, but we figured it out. All right, so we've got ropes and stuff and things and stuff here. Yeah, I do see that a gem is missing. Is there anything inside that I can see? There's another note. A mountain or more, a palace a slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step, I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path or forging anew? What sights you must have witnessed if my own experience is any guide. I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place, and though I struggle to define what, some earthly tang of reality is quite missing. Sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. Yes. Is there something else here? Well, there's that. Is there anything else here? Feels like there should be. I know that this drops down, but I've got to figure out how. Pull this. Why can't I target this? I see this is targetable. I can't grab that. I can't push that. I can go to the crow's nest, which I've already solved. I can't click on these flags. I can't click on that. I can't click on the flag. Can I pull on these? I can't pull on these. I can't click on those. Can't click on anything here. I can't slide that back. Nothing to do on those. Nothing. Oh, hang on. Wheel is missing. Okay. Didn't see a wheel or anything in that. Over here. Oh, hang on. I see something here. Strange cylinder. Let's take a look. Pulls up. Oh, that pulls out though. All right, so we can. Ow. Wow, that is familiar. For every season. All right, we got another note. I didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. So 2 north, I see. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to west to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 south to meet her. We sighted her sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait. See anything? Nope. Button. All right, so this said again 2 north, 1, 2, 2 west, and then 3 south. Oh, here we go. Next note. Even the elements have turned against us. Passage through the cape took us 4 miles. 4 through west. Okay, so 4 west, I'm sorry. 4 west. And soon we sighted our mast 4 north. She was 4 north. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 into a fog bank. With her heavily ballast, we can easily overhaul her if only this crystal fog should lift. Alright, so 4 west, 4 north, 4 west, 4 north, 4 west. Okay, I can't do anything though. Do I have to have a key to do this here? Keyhole. Yeah. I see it, but I don't see it. Ah, but I do see it. Oh, is it gonna be? Ah, well, hang on. Okay, hold on. I need that, but I have to bring these over first. Okay. There we go. Now we got a keyhole, but we don't have a key. Anything to do up here? I don't see anything up here. Oh, I see that again. Anything here? Yeah, I saw this, but there's nothing I can do here with that. Oh, the ship's mast, though. I see this this spiked wheel. Don't know if that helps anything. All right, well, back to the ship. I Again, I see this, but I don't have any idea of how to grab it or pull it down. So we still haven't done this mast. As much as I see this, I don't think I can pull that down. Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Let me take a look at something real quick. I don't recall. That's not helping. I don't see how to get this, grab this down here currently. I don't see a wheel or anything sitting here of note. Or another key. I did see this note, but there's nothing else beside it. I do see this, but I have no way of pulling that down currently. And I have this. I wonder if I can't pull that out or forward. Has something to do with this. Because there's a note earlier here that says, I even scaled the foremast myself with the crow's nest and the cannons. I kind of did this in a backward order. I did cannons, crow's nest, and now I'm looking to the mast. And the mast is there, and I can clearly see it's got something on it. I have no way to access it right now. I don't see anything here. There's no other puzzle active that I can see in the room itself. And we need a key before we can continue doing anything with that. I don't see any levers or switches or anything I can grab. We'll do this. That pillar behind the chest. Oh, sure. Wow. I didn't think to look at the pillar behind the chest. And a key. So that's the other tip for how to get the proper keyhole too. That there, the other one on the bottom, and that. So I didn't see that earlier. I didn't think to look at a pillar. Go look at a cannonball. Look at the lantern. No. All right. Well, we got the keys. So with that, we now know 4 west. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 north. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then oh, that's glowy. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon. She was 6 to the south. 6 south. Rapidly, we closed her down and fled to east. East. And now she lies north of us by 1 mile. Won't reach the Cape again. However, hello. Oh, hang on. Six to the south. All right, well, I guess we're playing this game. Do we have a compass here? Does this show where the ship is pointing currently? Yeah, I get the thing ahead that I'm turning here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on. I can't make it go any faster. Like a real boat. Like a real boat. Uh huh. Thus changing the directive again here. Again, it's 6 south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 east. And one. And we have our prize. Oh, hey. Painted figurehead. Neat. Heck's sake. I get it. No touchy. Take a look. Hi. That unlocks captain's wheel. Do we have anything else in here that I can see? Oh, I see this. Looks like this. More importantly, I have this. Opens up this tiny thing. And there's the sails. And anchors up. I have not gotten a word yet that I'm aware of. So I'm going to assume Rosebud or just Rose. Rosebud. Hey, look, a gem. That'll fit the other thing. Excellent. Back here. Success! And now we have yet another table. And a note. Let's do the note first. The Santa Helena came apart upon the rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared try to take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags, clutched in his white-knuckled fist with some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of some unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize might not have gone with the Helena. I've had it moved to my quarters for safekeeping. Okay. One of these. Quick. Nothing's glowing or standing out. I do see another note from our good friend AS. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborate arrangements, like the spirals of a vortex at once both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room is itself a part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? By the explorer? Prisoner? Yes. All right, so I see a panel here. I see something right here in the center. Also, take a look around the room again. I don't see anything. But we now have literally another room set up here. We have, is this a weight or a stand? It's a weight. All right, take a quick look at it. It appears to be of nautical measures. It's a specific weight. I can see there's a gap on the bottom. See value. I see buttons, I see things in the back. I do see the thing on the top. Hold on. Let me click on the thing. Let me have it. That is the thing, I guess. Okay. So I'm assuming then, since I have a weight, This goes somewhere on here. There we go. Okay. Small disc. Nothing. Ah, you know, I tell you, it's probably one at a time, I guess. Go. It opens this. Got that. Looks to be a square, right? So we come over here to our weights and balances. These are things ever closer. Okay. And paying attention. There's a small disc on the back of that. Challenge here. So there's no challenge. Yet another weight. Let's go. Let me take a look at that weight. Anything special? I do see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sometimes you need to look a little bit closer at things. Triangle weight. Kind of looks like this guy. All right, so we have this. I don't have a sphere yet. Round object is missing from here. I don't see any missing piece here or anything there. I alter this or move this. I do see arrows here pointing. It's not letting me rotate that at all. Okay, so we have a missing component here somewhere. Aha! Seems to be stopping. There's something to be done. Okay, so we have more of these square figures here that need to be rotated. The question is, where are the things that rotate those? Doesn't look like I can just grab them and turn them. We have more of the same puzzle we had in the first game on this. There is something somewhere that opens those. Okay. Don't see anything yet. Do I need to step further out into the room to find these, or do I just need to kind of... check the other side? Is there something else in the room that's lit up or done something unusual? What about the ship? Anything unusual on the ship? Nar. There's still this here, which is a lever of some sort, but I haven't found what goes there. And I know that says Rose. All right, is there another pillar or something I need to pay close attention to? Because that's what got me the last one. The ropes there. I see nothing I can turn, twist, or otherwise manipulate here. Can't pull these around socket. I get that. Can't pull or manipulate that. I can't directly manipulate these pieces. Okay. So let's take a quick nip. There's a drawer on the edge of the box that must be. Yeah, we got that, but I don't know where to. Oh, you know what? Don't see the switches to manipulate those. They may not even be on this specifically. Don't see them. Let's get another move along here. I can't move the surrounding tiles on the lid. Something else must control them. Yeah, I got that. I mean, it's a similar puzzle to the previous game, but I don't see a mechanism that I can use to turn them. I see the letter here, but I don't see... Oh, give me one more. Our tiles are on the hole I got from last rate. Wait, which of those... Oh, is there really... Oh, heck's sake, I didn't even see those. Power of observation, come on. I didn't even see that. Alright, do the thing. That's two that I got bit by. Yeah, and I see that. Oh, let's take a look. Do we have another... Yeah, we have another thing happening here. Come on, come on, come on. Get our last spot here. These, and just to check if we have anything unusual. Just checking. Alright, so we have a shape here. Yes. Need to change the shape of this piece. This. Got it. Where are the buttons around the switch? Yep. And another weight. Let's take a look at the weight. Again, rotatable here. Yeah, I don't know how that works because I did rip the top off. Interestingly, I did just rip the top off. Because this one goes here. This is it the right shape? See? Got it. Those together form Voltron. We have a tiny anchor and we have a spring. Take both of these. Metal clock spring to be specific. Take a look at the anchor real quick. Appear to be anything notable there. We do have a box now. And probably needs a key or something. We don't have. I do see this. And I can do with that right now. Tell you what, we have an anchor, we have a ship, we have a spot that's been sitting here for a while. Let's go put that anchor on that spot. And get a star bit. There we go. Take a look at that star. And it looks very much like a handle. Let's see. Let's take a look. There we go. Rotate it. I sure can. Banatum. Alright, so we've got a spring, and we've got what looks to be something that looks kind of like a clock. Just for the sake of looking. We are definitely opening this thing up. Appears to be a need for key. Can we just like shove a spring on this somewhere? Yeah, that does in fact look like a keyhole. Can I look at this now? This as a whole, I don't see anything standing out. I don't have a key. I wonder if there's something else on the ship. Oh, I do see this though. Hold on. Yeah, there's something else here. A flathead screwdriver. Does appear to be a bog standard screwdriver, although stubby. Never downplay the stubby screwdriver. Sometimes it's exactly what you need. There we go. All right, move that out of the way, and that's where our spring goes. Can I close this, or it just now is forever open? This work now? All right, so we hit the spring in there. Don't have the key. Can't turn that again. Don't see inside the box. Oh, hold on. We do see something now. Okay, I see crap here. I do see crap here. I don't have any way to... I don't feel like I have any way to manipulate that currently. Yeah, I see the thing. Can't twist or turn this at all, currently. Do see into the abyss. I can't turn this at all. So we still need a key of some sort that we don't have. Do you do anything with this still? Nope. Oh, wait. These tend to sometimes be something. There's still that oddity. Yeah, we did that. Wondering if there's something more in the ship. We open the front of this, but if we actually look. All right, what's next? So look around the box for something to wind the clock spring with. Around the box. Well, it's got to be the key. I see a thing here. Got it. There. Is that enough now that I can see this? Not enough I can do anything with it. All right. $2.50. Is it $2.50? And buttons. And another key. Well, this key is interesting. More like a typical key, but what's going on? What do we take that key to? I don't think there's anything else on this box that is locked. Is there then something else on the ship that's locked? In, say, a captain's. Might not even be at the ship. It might be at or the table. Didn't see another keyhole here. Nothing else stands out. Feels like it should be something here back at the ship, but I'm not sure about that. Alright. Somewhere on this box. Alright, well, it's on the box. Don't see a key slot on those corners. Don't see a key slot there. Can't look behind it. I mean, is there a key slot just on this? Doesn't look like it. I mean, that... frick's sake. Frickin' latch. Alright, what do we got? That whole thing doesn't move. We're building the ship. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There we go. Built the Helena. Or whatever. And we've got a diamond-shaped metal casting. Whoop. And we're going to take that and be away with it. there's definitely more to this table. Hey, it's our null element. No longer encased in, or maybe imagining things. That looks more like a null element. All right, so I'm making that design. There it is. Sweet. You've successfully navigated the secrets of the ship, yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Maybe about 30 seconds here? Not even that. Alright, so I appreciate everybody that's out in chat who may be watching this either now or later. I'm going to make sure to unlock these videos later so that if you missed it or you wanted to see, my brain try to work through some of these puzzles, I'll have that available afterwards. Obviously, Twitch has a thing where basically when you do a stream, it doesn't automatically post the previous podcast. You have to manually go and tick it out. So what we'll do afterwards is we'll make sure that we turn that open so that anybody who would like to watch it later can do so. I know, not the most riveting gameplay, but I'm enjoying myself, so it's what it is. That's just fine. Let's go ahead and jump back into the room. So we appear to be stuck here behind a wall of some sort. And we have our new symbol or whatever, but we do have something here. A metal bar. Oh, and did we just... Oops. Oh yeah, we freaking did. And behold, yet another box. And a bow, a crossbow. There is a chest here on the ground. It looks like there's a key involved with that one, at least. I see. A rope or length of string. Okay. Does also appear to be a hole in the ground. Burnt straw. All right. Well, it is a heat source of some sort. All right. We have a crossbow. We have a ball wooden handle. Assuming we have a crossbow here, it does appear to be missing a length of metal and some string. Is this missing a handle though? It's targeting something. Apparently. Am I gonna take care of do this something with this relief here later? Sure. Right, well, we have a box. We have a handle. Oh, we have something happening here. Can I have this or a small token? So that was the immediate thing I saw. Let's see. We have shape. I can't move this up or down, but I can move it. Well, at the moment, I can't move it up or down. So it looks like I'm going to need these keys to be able to shuffle things along. Do I not already have that? Sure do. Hold on. One. There we go. We have, oh, trigger mechanism. That's also for that crossbow over there. Oh, we have a note. Note time from our friend AS. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely you have forsaken me. Another room, another door. Yet never a pang of hunger, nor a welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. And I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks. I count the pages. The writing keep me sane. I tell myself so. I didn't deserve this help. So he keeps doing puzzles, and we keeps going from room to room. And so shall we? Oh, this does all sharp and pointy. A golden tower. Small slit. Is something that could go in that? No. Nothing else apparent here immediately. I mean, this looks like a door that's going to open, but it did already. But we have another crossbow piece or three. So let's go ahead and plunk that down. Oh. Crossbow. So we have crossbow, a bolt. We have a method of being able to pull the thing back. Uh, all right, so what am I shooting? Well, I think I have an idea. And is there a firing mechanism? Or am I just assuming that that's it? Oh, right idea. I need to aim up a little bit. Nice. And we have a golden tower and a token still. I see some mechanism here. Um, this by chance? Nope. We have another scroll here. I see a once mighty people brought low by these heathen intruders or invaders and their plagues. They look to their priestess for the will of gods, but the jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I speak to them. All right, so we have puzzle pieces here. Ah, looks like there's a piece missing. Is there? This thing? Token? Ah. Ooh. I see. catch me. Key time. A small key. It's a gear. It's got something on it. Half a gear. Little crown-looking thing at the end. It appears to be movable on the key itself, but we have a key. We also have this mirror. Doesn't appear to be anything specific that we can see. Hello. See. I see something here at the top of the mirror behind here, but I can't get to it. I also have no idea what this little tower thingy I have had in my inventory, my hand for a few minutes. What else we got? We don't have straw. I do have the key that goes to this. And the box has been opened. Pull it. There we go. Alright, we have a large stone block and what looks to be metal sockets. Anything I can see? Nope, not currently. Wait, nope. That appears to be turnable. Although probably not yet. Let's take a look at this guy over here now that we have this big stone thing, which probably goes here. I know what's gonna happen. Oh no, we're breaking stuff. We're breaking stuff. Oh, Lord have mercy. And there is a shard of glass. Probably goes in this thing. And opens that up. I see something over here as the top of a pyramid. Looks like that fits. Except this does not look like that. Nor does the piece in the bottom here fit that shape. However, what the mirror sees is not what I see. I didn't see these shapes earlier or where they were at. And I could brute force it, but I don't want to just brute force something that has a solution. There's only so many combinations. Still. Look at this wall. Nope. Look at this. We got 2 symbols that we need to find. On the drawer. I don't need the crossbow bolt. I don't think I have another target yet. Are there 2 symbols on this? Where there's the U, the Y, and the M on here. There is symbols here, though. Oh, there you go. I have no idea what these go to. Oh, I see something here. I don't think I saw that before. Reflected strangely, at least. Okay, so there's a puzzle here that this goes to. I just don't know where that's at yet. Can't do anything that currently. I think we got to go back to. Hold on. Gotta go back to the mirror. Again, we can just brute force it. I'd kind of like to know where the answer actually is before we just kind of do stuff. Yeah, just brute force it. Not great. It had a solution. I just don't know where it was. All right, so we have another box. We have a pillar. Actually, we have a pillar that goes right here. And that's a stabby thing. Anything else on this other than the stabby thing? Sure is. Perhaps something could fit the ridge. I bet, however, I don't have that at the moment. Oh, this is out of place. Oh, hello. And a doorway appears. And which element are we creating today? Nothing that I can see at the moment, I don't think. I have a feeling. Oh, there's another door. I was very wrong. There's the solution. It's the two U's and the cross. Question is, how did we get to that solution? Honestly, because I shouldn't have been able. Oh, two U's and the cross. Okay, so that's actually getting back. I don't know how we got to the other solution. I didn't see the symbols for that anywhere, but I do see the symbols for this one. Nice. Second time we used the knife in the series. Oh, this dude just did not have a good time. Straw effigy, small gem. And I do know where the straw goes. Right, so we have that. We don't have that. Wondering if we need. Oh, do we need the knife back? The knife back. Also, we actually got the straw man there. So this has become somewhat relevant again. Mm-hmm. Crossbow bolts. could fire at things, but doesn't seem to be particularly what we need at the moment. Seems gems like this somewhere else before. Yeah, I sure have. I need to go back to the other. What's a who's it? I don't know if there were gems on it or not. I'm very familiar with the shape. Oh. Yeah, because it was. Shoot, I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. I gotta go back. Wait, is this a new note or is it the same one? Okay, yeah, we figured that out. Let's go back and get the clue for the right design over here. On the back of this, we saw it. I can only assume that the top corner and the bottom two. Okay. Again, I don't know where the answer for this came. So I just kind of brute forced that. Not the best thing to do, but hey, that's how we know how to get back. I had to do that because it wasn't in there. We have a piece of flint. Well, we know where you go. I see. Past lives, future lives, impossible lives. All right. Well, we know where that goes. Goes next to this guy here. Or does it? There we go. Yeah, it sure does. Ooh. More things to shoot. We've got some bags over here. We got a mouth on the wall. Thinking it's behind the bars I can't reach. Well, you know what can reach? Crossbow. Alright, more shenanigans going on over here. We have another scroll. We have another lever here. We've got a shape that can finally fit that box we had earlier. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Okay. And this is... Okay, so that splits something. But we have access to that box now. You know? I think. Certainly feels like we have access to something now. Oh. Oh. Well, that's neat. Metal shard with a rigid hole in its center. Alright, well there's a gear in the center. I think I know that went. I believe that went in the other version of this. Or this, perhaps. Oh. Oh. Neat. Oh boy, that's creepy. A human skull. And is that a scarab? Oh, it's a spine. Somebody not have a pleasant ending, but there is. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. All right, well, that was what we were looking for. Thanks. Stuck it in his skull somehow. Stuck it in a skull. All right, so we're looking at that symbol again. Is there a room place in the room? Well, no, I saw the shape there. Yeah, there it is. Chapter complete. You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be as light as you navigate ever darker chambers. All right, excellent. We are pushing ever forward, going ever on. I don't know how many chapters are in this game, but we have done the crypt, the crypt, the ship, and the temple, and we are now in what appears to be a poker room of some sort. Let me see here. I see a table there, a camera. Let's see if the camera's got anything for us. It's just a blocker there. Got a gear here. We've got a lever here. Let's see. Got focus here, which we can't do anything with. Okay, so let's look at the table. It looks like we have a note on the table, including a component. It appears to be a viewfinder. Bailey and Sons, 5th of March, 1883. Miss Margaret Cox, I am writing to you for the final time before I begin the proceedings I have brought to your attention. Since my brother's disappearance, you have attached yourself to my mother like a leech. For her sake, I would prefer this to be quiet, but you are a charlatan and a fraud, and I will expose you as such if I must. Leave her be, or else the paper that has offered me a full page. Robert Bailey. All right, so apparently somebody has been not very good. Temple ship time. So we've done those. Home science. We haven't done these. Null death stairs. There is a glass. Look at the glass. You don't need to look at the glass. There's a button though. Button must be missing something. Well, I imagine it's probably cards on the table. If this is to be believed, there are 6 chapters. There is the crypt, the ship, the tomb, and then there is 3 more. So it's the room I'm in now, and an additional 2, the other side and Workers of Science. So whatever those are. So there's science, and then there is stairs. Science, next one. I think this would be home then. All right, well, we have a viewfinder. Let's see if we can put the viewfinder in place. And take a look. Crinkety crink. Small metal handle. This guy here. See this thing here. That thing down there. There's no bulb. All right, so we need a bulb. And I didn't see anything else on the table. How about we go over to this table? And there is definitely something down here already. We have hangers, switches. Okay, nothing that those switches are obviously for currently. Hang on. Aha. 4. Ah, right, here we go. So I see 4. Can't see anything. I can't move this one, but I see 4. Oh, hi. And another note. If you are here, then my travails have not been in vain. If nothing else, my promise to you gave me purpose. I was damned for trapping you here, then now I offer you my redemption. Finally, I hold the key. The secret to this world of worlds, the place of endless places, with it you may lift the veil, peek behind the curtain. We do not have to take the path that is offered. Yes. Torn piece of an old photograph. Don't see what's on it. So I imagine it goes on to something, but I see the faceless man thing happening again. Back to the table here. Let's take a look at this side. Hold on. There is a letter on the ground, though. Also, it's shiny. Maggie Cox, 17 Franklin Court, London, E7. For Simon Grayson, aka the Great Khan. What has become of you? You know, I can tell when you're lying. I was the only one you could never fool. I know you have it. Have you started playing without me? It sounds magnificent. This pressman isn't going to leave me alone, and you owe me, you sow. Or you sow. Since when can you resist putting on a performance? We'll be pioneers. I'll be at the Lion at 9 o'clock. You'll be there, I know. Oh, there's a 5. So we have a 4 in the middle, a 5 in the bottom. Does that mean that one? We have a 4 and a 5. Go to something. Oh. Got a very bizarre looking key. We got another one of these weird keyway things going on. What else stands out there? These are not those keyways. This, however, could be. That looks nothing like those. Is there anything that's like rounded off on this key? No, there certainly is not. There's the torn painting. At the moment, we can't do anything in here. Is there an unusual keyway somewhere on this? see this, but I can't do anything with this. See an unusual keyway here. How about you? Do you have anything on you that's a keyway? It stands out immediately. So there's clearly a couple cards we're looking for. We're looking for the null card, the death card, and the stairs card if we're completing the... oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, so those cards we're looking for. All right. So anything else we can click on? We can't turn any more that way or that way. So everything we can see is here and here and here. Is there a painting over here? There is a painting over here. I have a key. I see 4 and 5, but I don't understand. I don't know what the 4 and 5 go to, but we do have a 4 and 5. So that's actually 4 in the middle, and the 5 here is 5 on the bottom. Or a V. We have a key. This itself doesn't look like it has anything else more to do. There's nothing on the box. We have a shape that's looking for a key. We have the numbers and the letters. There's nothing else on this thing we can do. And the key that I have, although it is a unique key, there's no circular pattern or anything I can do off of those. At least on that side. Cabinet, it's a strange shaped lock. Yeah, because this has got like these odd boat-like shapes, which is not happening. I don't see anywhere else I can use this particular key. I know there's this, but it won't let me grab this. This is not letting me do anything notable. Oh, now you'll let me do something. So what happened? Oh. Cool, thank you. Drawers are locked. Well, we have the 4 and the 5 for these, but we need the key shape. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be, and I really don't want to try to brute force it. Okay, we'll figure that out in a moment. Oh, there is a thing here. Will you give me the shape so I can see it? Small. That. Think with portals here. Hey, now we got a thing going on here. Anything visible? All right. So what are we doing? Okay. Cool. We got a key again. Oh, I see. Definitely some stuff going on here. I don't have any letters or anything that I've seen so far. Looks like there's a part missing from the typewriter. I see books. I see two and infinity. I see the word infinity. But I do see the two, which means I do have this solution now. And a bulb for our projector or our camera. And we have another puzzle here we can complete while we're here. Except we need to actually open it up. That one? That looks right. This. Oh my goodness. All right. Now you gotta think of portals here. Well, you can do that. I want you to. Oh, I think I have to. Oh, am I gonna have to? There we go. Cosmos. The Stars Tarot card. Oh, hopefully that's everything up for that side, but we have a card and stars. That's that last slot. So now we're looking for death and null. I'd rather not have death, but hey, you know what? To each their own. That in there. And we had this one. We don't know what the solution to that one is yet. A long metal lever. Is that the typewriter? Kind of fits it. Infinity. We began at home, staring at the stars. So much to discover. So little time. Okay. What do I do? Can I take this? What do I do with this? Was that more of a tip? Hint? Something? Began at home, staring into the stars. So much to discover, so little time. not letting me do anything with this, so I think that's all I had to do for that. Started at home. Well, we've got yeah, I mean, we got some piece of paper to type in. This one did that. So the only puzzle that we have so far that we can see is this one, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet that I consciously say I am aware that is what we need. Or maybe you can take a photograph. Okay. All right, let's go back over to the camera. Can I? Oh, hold on. I was gonna say I see things on the sides over here that stood out to me for a moment. Okay, well, how do you use this thing? Is there a button or a switch or a lever or a pulley? This thing? Like, legitimately, we can just use this thing? Ow. Hey. Oh, there is things happening here. And they're jamming the heck out. And some stuff is definitely happening. Some stuff definitely just happened. We started at home, staring into the stars. And then we're gonna have time. Belt. Some crap is definitely happening. Voyage. Does it hit the typewriter again? Okay, hit the typewriter again. Countless ships for us. Triumphant to a hidden temple. It was at home through a shallow friend. So countless ships bore us to a triumphant to a hidden temple. It was home. Proved a shallow friend. So ship, temple, home. So now that we've got that pattern down, still got this piece that goes in there. Why? And next. Endless. Before we do anything else, I saw stuff on the side. Is that shape again? We don't have the key. That key. Oh, endless. All right. One more. Endless. Under these alien stars, I courted only death, which we don't have. I am saved by science. My muse. Except up, up, down, down, down. All right, so we have our next pattern, which is stars, death, science. Stars, death, science. We also have up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so we have a pattern here. Yeah. Ah, that's these guys. Finally. Come here, let me see it. No, not that one. These. Hey, we got that. I don't want it, but I got it. And we don't have null. That's fine. So stars, death. And science. I'm gonna bet that null card is in that cabinet once we get the key to get in there. All right. Yet again with a typewriter. Let's go. The null. No. Graced me with time. No time for a dozen lives. Now death returns. Take his due. The null graced me with time for a dozen lives' work. Now death returns to take his due. Null. Lives. Death. Or null, time death. Alright, so now we need the final spot here, which we don't have the null card. We've got time and death, but we don't have the null. So where is then the key? See that? Hold on. Anything else hanging out over here that I missed earlier? Don't see any extra slots or anything unusual sitting on this. I see the same keyhole on this that's on that door. I can't do anything with that. I took the picture. Did this change at all? Okay, so I have an unusual key that I need, but I have no idea where to get it. I don't see. I mean, yeah, it's behind the glass. All right, leave me on. The bell stopped ringing. Rather, tell me the bell is. Keys in the bell. Well, we have a bell. Yeah, we sure certainly have something. A clapper from the bell. And we have our odd shape. Go in here, get this. It's cupboard. It's not letting me open the other side. Of course it's not. Top first. We have a plate. And there's a plate down here. That plate goes in, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah, I imagine it's kind of like that. Looks like a building on the right. That looks better. God. Do I type that in? Put that in a typewriter? Am I gonna type con in the typewriter? Am I really doing this? Before I do that, let's do this. Brass dial. Well, let's go type in con in the typewriter because that's just freaking hilarious. Nope, that doesn't have anything to do with con. All right, well. So how can we not open the other side of this glass? Or, oh, well, I mean, there's always. Mistake. Huh. There we go. There's our rest. Oh. That's an odd way of doing it. It's different. I'm okay with it. Wait, what just happened? It skipped back. It skipped back. There's the death card. Or null card, excuse me. We still have the piece of that painting there, but that's not what we need yet. We have a keyhole here, too. We haven't touched. Now you've opened the window. Of course, I could have just freaking done that earlier and saved an entire area. Oh, he not doing too well. Yeah, he got all of his time space wandering, and yeah, he not feeling too hot now. Ooh, what is this? Time. Well, hello. Ornate key. Sure is. I don't like the idea of messing something in the hand of a dead man here. It's kind of just very uncomfy. But hey, you know what? We're going dark theme this year. It's Halloween season, so. And hello, dark element. Ooh, that is very fluid. Opa. Chapter complete. You are to be congratulated. You escaped the curious events of the seance with all of your faculties intact. In you. So we have been going for almost 4 hours. We will go ahead and stop this adventure for tonight here. We got through the room 1. We got through a good deal of the room 2. We will finish room 2 hopefully tomorrow and move on to room 3. I have not played through room 3 yet. I've played through room 2, but it's been long enough. I don't remember anything about any of these puzzles. So looking forward to that. Hopefully tomorrow we can get to that. If not, well, again, we'll continue to move on as we're able to. Again, thank you everybody for joining me this evening. I will go ahead and enable that video on the past broadcast. So if you want to see it, you want to watch through anything, or point and laugh while I completely miss the obvious multiple times, that's fine. But thank you for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow for more Doot-tober. Only a Doot-tober because, you know, I'm weird and I wanted to put a name to it, which I don't know that I really do that. But anyways, thank you again. We'll catch you next time.